What's up, YouTube? This is your girl Kai Renee. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Look, I got y'all in the kitchen today. We in the kitchen. We're gonna get a couple of things going. As I discussed, I am a plant-based pescatarian, so which basically means that most of my meals are plant-based, and I do occasionally have fish products. So I want to bring you in the kitchen. You know, I have been discussing with multiple people about this new way of eating. We're not going to call it a diet because we don't diet. We just change our way of eating. So I've been kind of discussing with a few people about this new way of eating, what I do, what I incorporate. I am celebrating 1 year of this new way of eating. It has worked for me. I feel like I'm living my best life as far as eating wise. I feel healthy. I feel different. I don't feel bloated. I have less gas, TMI. You know, everything is moving through my system. When I put it in, it's coming out, TMI. But look, it's the truth. It's the real. You know, I've maintained my weight. I initially lost weight. Now I've been maintaining my weight. And it's been working for me. So I just want to share with you guys a couple of the vegetable dishes that I do eat. You know, some people think when they go vegetarian or whatever the case may be that they're going to be eating the same old things. I have found that I'm not afraid to get online and research different recipes, try different things out. And it worked for me. I normally meal prep my vegetables, which means that I will make them, you know, like in the beginning of the week and make at least for like 2 to 3 days and just heat it up as I go. Because I find that if it's not already cooked, then you have a higher incidence of eating something unhealthy. Not necessarily a meat product. Like I have not craved a meat product. I know once I survived Ruth Chris, once I survived Fleming's, y'all know steakhouses out here in the Bay. Once I survived them, I was able to go there, have a meal with my friends and family, and not indulge in a good old juicy steak. I knew at that point that I could do this. So look, I'm making a couple of different vegetable dishes for you guys here. I have some brown butter miso Brussels sprouts, and I also have some, I'm gonna do some braised kale. Look, and both of them are just fire dishes. Definitely recommend. You're just gonna make them with me. We're gonna throw them together. I have, you know, kind of prep some of the stuff to kind of save time on this. But look, you're gonna get the basis of how we make these 2 vegetable dishes. Hopefully you try it, incorporate it in your new lifestyle, and get this going. So let's go, let's get it, y'all. All right. Okay, so look, y'all, this is all we're gonna need. We're gonna start with the Brussels sprouts first. You only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients for this dish, y'all. This is an easy one, okay? So let me just show you everything I have here. I've made this so many times I really don't need to measure anything. I just kind of know how it go. But if you like, I could list the measurements below if you guys want to try. But look, I'm gonna just show you what we got here. So right now I didn't have a shallot, so I just sliced up a little bit of red onion here, and I have some chopped up garlic. Fresh garlic, has to be fresh, y'all. Okay, and then this is the miso paste. This is I'm using today is the light yellow miso paste. Let me see if it's gonna focus. So we're gonna use some of that. We got some black pepper here. We got the sea salt here. We got a little crushed red pepper here. And then some olive oil, okay? So first thing, my sprouts already been chopped in half. I'm already washed them, drained them. So I'm just gonna pour them in this bowl here because it make it easier for mixing. Here. So then I'm gonna add a little bit of this Evo extra virgin olive oil because we're gonna toss it. A little bit of that. We're gonna do a little bit of this sea salt here. And a little bit of black pepper. And for now, that's all you need. We're gonna use these other ingredients a little bit later. So I'm gonna get my lid here. Pop that on. We're gonna shake. Shake, 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 shake. Just gonna pour my sprouts out. And look, with this one, I like my sprouts to face down because we're gonna get a good roast on them. So I kind of face them down. I heard a lot of people say, how do you eat your sprouts? You know, some people don't like them. They're not really familiar with them. Honestly, this isn't a dish that I grew up on, so I wasn't too familiar. But like I said, I got tired of eating the same old vegetables. Who wants broccoli and green beans? Everybody know when you go to the restaurant, you're getting broccoli, cream spinach, and asparagus. And me, myself, I am not an asparagus girl. So I had to find something, you know, other vegetable items that work for me that's gonna keep this lifestyle pretty interesting. Okay, so now we got the majority right there cut. All of them can't be face down exactly, but you just kind of want them face down. You don't want them overlapping because you want them all to get a good roast to them. So as you can see, I pretty much accomplished that here. So I already have my oven heating. So I'm just gonna toss these in. I actually heated my oven to 400. You can go a little bit higher if you want to, but I just wanna give myself time to mix up my miso, brown butter miso, so we could get that going, okay? So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. Be right back. So, I got my little pot here. I'm just gonna mix everything here, put it on the stove. You know, for the sake of me keep moving this camera, I'll bring it back and show you what it looked like from there. Okay, so let me get my ingredients. We're gonna add one more thing that I didn't bring over. We need our butter. It's called brown butter miso. We need our butter, y'all. Okay. So for me, what I'm gonna use, just because I try not to use a lot of dairy. You know, if I could help it, if I could eliminate it, I will. So I have this Earth Balance olive oil. It's like a buttery spread, but it's vegan. So I kind of substituted this for butter. And to me, it still worked the same way. You know, if some people like, I have to have real butter. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 1/4 cup of this butter. I have some, like I said, my garlic here, my chopped onion, red pepper, miso paste. Oh, and my honey, y'all. Need to get it going. So first you're gonna do your butter. So we're gonna put our 1/4 cup of butter here. We're gonna put this on the stove and let it brown a little, okay? So like I say, this is a 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup, are we in focus? You take this off camera. 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of our vegan butter. Okay. So this is like a 1/4 cup of butter. So we got the 1/4 cup of butter in there. I'm gonna put this in the stove and brown it a little bit, okay? Be right back. So here, as you can see, I added my onion, I added my garlic, and I added my miso paste. And I'm gonna just melt this all down, put this down here. And then we'll add the honey. Let that cook down a little bit. And then about the time our Brussels are ready, we'll be ready to toss. So now I'm gonna cut the fire off this. We're gonna add a little bit of red pepper flakes. With a tiny bit of heat. A little bit. And we got some on the sprouts, so just wanna add a little bit to the dish. Mix that up. Okay guys, our sprouts are done. I just took them out the oven. So they roasted for about maybe 15 minutes or so. Took them out the oven. What I'm gonna do is toss them in this bowl. We're gonna toss in the miso paste. I'm gonna do another shake, 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 and look, they're ready to go. So let me show you what this look like. Y'all, everything. So like I say, just put them in this bowl here. Lay it there. We're gonna pour in our miso paste mixture here. Get all that goodness. Just put the lid on it. Y'all love shaking. It brings me joy. So we're gonna shake that up. Lid off. And we're gonna plate this so you can see what it looks like here. Just put a little on the plate, because you know your girl gotta taste it now. And gave y'all my good recipes. So just a little, because I want to taste it. And I want y'all to see it. I mean, y'all see that? So yummy. Okay, so this is the brown butter miso roasted Brussels sprouts. Just gonna get this other dish, which is our braised kale. We're gonna get it going. Okay, so I do have ingredients here. So first we're gonna start off with some evu, some extra virgin olive oil we have here. We're gonna do some sea salt, some more sea salt there. We got some black pepper. We got some garlic. We got some organic, no seasoning salt here. No salt seasoning, I'm sorry. Boom. Most important, Cajun spice. We got our vegan vegetable broth. I got my kale over there. I had cleaned it, so I'm just letting it drain a little bit. Have my chopped garlic, my chopped onion. So basically what I'm gonna do is pour a little evu in here. We're gonna cook the onion and the garlic down. We're gonna season it up real good. We're gonna pour in our vegetable broth, add the kale, and we're just gonna let this cook. We're just gonna let this cook out. We're gonna kind of let it braise a little bit. And basically that's it. This is one of the easier dishes because you're basically just throwing everything in a pot, letting it cook down till it's ready, and eating it. Okay, so I'm gonna get this started, and then we're gonna check on our sprouts. Hopefully that's done. They both be done at the same, no, they won't be done at the same time. The sprouts will be done first. But this will be cooking, and then y'all have it. Y'all have 2 new vegetable dishes to incorporate in your new lifestyles, okay? So let's get this going. See guys, with this one, this is me just cooking the onion and the garlic down. Next, we're gonna add our vegetable oil. We're gonna add our vegetable broth. And then our seasoning, kale, and we're just gonna let it cook, y'all, okay? So I need my other hand, so I'm just gonna put this down and add the broth now. Okay, y'all, so we got our broth in there with those sauteed vegetables. Now next, I'm just gonna throw the kale in here. Try not to make a mess and stay on point. So this is just the Trader Joe's kale. So I'm gonna throw that in there. I kind of need both my hands, but you guys get the drift. I'm just adding the kale in there, then we're gonna season it up. All right, so all my kale is in here now. So now I'm gonna just add the seasonings. And for the sake of the video, I already got everything measured out. I started with a teaspoon of sea salt, teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of garlic, granulated garlic, teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. So we're just gonna start with that. Let it cook down, taste it, and then season it as we go. So we're just gonna let. Okay, look guys, our kale is done. This cooked down for maybe about 15-20 minutes too. It's done. I'm gonna just put it in this bowl, show you what we got here. Hot, so delicious. I'm gonna just put a little here and then show you how it came out. So this is our braised kale with a little Cajun spice. Here we go, here we go. Look. I just wanted to give you guys 2 vegetables to kind of add to your meal preps here. So we did some Cajun braised kale. We also did some brown butter miso Brussels sprouts. I just want you guys to try. I try to put the ingredients in the description box. Just kind of give you 2 other things to incorporate into your healthy eating or new lifestyle. We're just trying to live in 2019. Thank you for watching this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, keep rocking with me, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.